Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chumund Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamagit, and thank you so very much for joining me for our Tuesday Puja and satsang. This is part 51 of our series, Kali for Everyone. And tonight's program is dedicated on this second day of Pride Month for everyone in the LGBTQ community and all straight allies as well. Welcome and namaste. Before we begin, I'd like to start with a couple of announcements. So this coming Friday, 7 p.m., is our monthly Cha practice, Cha guided meditation for the healing of personal and collective healing, the healing of body, mind, and spirit. And this will be a Cha meditation dedicated to Ma Bhadrakali. And then next Tuesday, 7 p.m., Kali Yuga Shakti for part 52 of Kali for Everyone. And tonight, our program is dedicated to Ardhanarishvara, who we see in our devotional picture here. She is revered in Hinduism and depicts the divine as half male and half female, Shiva and Shakti together. One side representing Lord Shiva, and the other side representing Shakti, or Ma Parvati, in all of her forms. The name comes from Sanskrit. Ardha means half. The second part of the word, Nari, means woman. And then the final part of the name, Ishvara, means Lord or deity. So half female, half male, half dynamic, half receptive. The union of the polarities. This form of the divine symbolizes the unity of masculine and feminine energies, the inseparability of creation and consciousness, balance, harmony, complementarity within the universe, and the philosophical concept that ultimate reality transcends what we think of as gender. And I'd like to say namaste to Zigzag Zebra, who's joining right now. And anybody else who happens to be tuning in, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. In traditional depictions, Ardhanarishvara, Shiva's side is usually shown with matted hair, a trident, and masculine features, typically the right side of the individual. And Parvati's side, typically the left, is shown with jewelry, feminine clothing, and graceful gestures. So I'd like to say a little bit about the image that you see before you. So Lord Shiva, light-skinned on the right, he is displaying the mudra of dispelling fear, and also the mudra of prana, of life force energy. And balanced on top of that is a noose for binding ignorance. On the left, the Shakti side, we see her dark-skinned as Kali. She is holding a lotus of wisdom. Think of the lotus as a symbol of spiritual transcendence, rising up from the mud and the muck at the bottom of the pool, growing upwards toward the sun and blossoming on the water's surface. And then the feminine half is also displaying the mudra of giving boons. I'm dedicating this program to Ardhanarishvara and the LGBTQ community because sadly here in the United States we have a government who seems very dedicated in making life more difficult for persons within that community. Ardhanarishvara is an important symbol in Hindu art, theology, and spiritual philosophy, especially within both Shaivism, the branch of Hinduism dedicated to Lord Shiva in his many forms, and also Shaktism, goddess-centered, a more feminine form of Hinduism, where this image represents the complete and integrated nature of the divine. The symbolism of Ardhanarishvara is rich and multi-layered, spanning spiritual, philosophical, psychological, and cosmic meanings. The most fundamental symbolism is the union of seemingly opposite principles, masculine and feminine, dynamic and receptive, consciousness and energy, stillness and activity, asceticism and worldly life. Rather than depicting conflict between these forces, Ardhanarishvara shows them as complementary and inseparable. In Hindu philosophy, Lord Shiva represents pure consciousness, awareness, and unchanging reality. Shakti, embodied by Parvati in her many forms, including Durga and Kali, represents energy, creativity, power, and manifestation. In the Shakta branch of Hinduism, these functions have a tendency to be reversed, where the Divine Mother really embodies all of the laws that govern the cosmos, and Lord Shiva, matter and energy under the influence of those laws. The image of Ardhanarishvara teaches that consciousness without energy is inert, while energy without consciousness lacks direction. Creation arises from their divine union. Ardhanarishvara expresses the idea that ultimate reality transcends all dualities. Male and female are not separate absolutes, but different aspects of a single divine truth. This aligns with non-dual philosophical traditions that see apparent opposites as expressions of one underlying reality. The form of Ardhanarishvara symbolizes the source of all existence. The universe emerges through the interplay of Shiva and Shakti, making Ardhanarishvara a visual representation of creation itself. On a personal level, the figure suggests that every individual contains traditionally masculine and feminine qualities, strength and compassion, logic and intuition, discipline and creativity. Spiritual growth involves integrating these qualities rather than identifying exclusivity on one side. And I'd like to share some words from traditional Wiccan ritual. That's part of my own background. I was in that spirituality for a number of years. And the portion of the traditional Wiccan rite that involves what's known as the symbolic great rite, using the blade and the chalice. Be it known that a man is not greater than a woman, nor is a woman greater than a man. For what they lack, what one lacks, the other provides. As the chalice is to the feminine, so the blade is to the masculine. And when they are combined, they become one in truth. For there is no greater magic in all the worlds than that of love. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Mata Di. Unlike depictions where one principle dominates the other, Ardhanarishvara represents both as parts of a single body, And this has often been interpreted as a statement of mutual dependence, dignity, and balance between masculine and feminine dimensions of existence. Ultimately, Ardhanarishvara points toward wholeness. The image suggests that completeness comes not from choosing one pole over another, but from recognizing and harmonizing complementary aspects of reality within oneself and the cosmos at large. A famous verse from the Ardhanarishvara Stotram, a hymn to this form of the divine, repeatedly salutes both halves together, emphasizing that the divine is complete only in their inseparable unity. And there are several legends associated with Ardhanarishvara. While details vary across texts and traditions, the central theme is always the inseparability of Shiva and Shakti. One widely told legend appears in the Shiva Purana and related traditions. In the beginning of creation, Lord Brahma was tasked with populating the universe. And despite his efforts, creation did not expand sufficiently. He realized that creation required both the masculine and feminine principles, the dynamic and the receptive. Brahma then worshipped Lord Shiva, and in response, Shiva appeared as Ardhanarishvara, half Shiva, half Shakti. And from this unified form emerged the feminine creative power necessary for manifestation. Through the interaction of consciousness, Lord Shiva, and energy, Shakti, creation could proceed. And the story teaches that neither principle alone is sufficient. The universe arises from their union. Another famous legend involves the sage Biringi. And Biringi was an ardent devotee of Shiva and refused to worship Parvati. Whenever Shiva and Parvati sat together, he would give his reverence only to Shiva. Parvati was displeased, and because she represented an inseparable aspect of the divine. And so, to teach the sage a lesson, she merged with Shiva, forming Ardhanarishvara, so that worship of one would have to include the other. Yet Biringi persisted. In some versions, he transformed himself into a bee and flew between the two halves of the circle. Only Shiva. Parvati then withdrew the feminine energy from him, leaving him weak and skeletal. Shiva, moved by compassion, granted him a third leg for support. The legend emphasizes that consciousness and energy, spirit and matter, cannot truly be separated. These stories are less about historical events and more about spiritual truths. Shiva symbolizes pure awareness. Shakti symbolizes power, action, and manifestation. The cosmos exists through their sacred union. True wisdom recognizes the interconnectedness of all complementary forces. Thus, Ardhanarishvara is not merely a deity with two halves, but a profound symbol of wholeness, reminding all devotees that apparent opposites are expressions of one underlying reality. Several mantras are associated with Ardhanarishvara, but one of the most commonly recited that we're going to be using this evening is Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Salutations to Ardhanarishvara, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti. This is a simple and widely used mantra for both meditation and worship. For daily practice, many devotees use AUM Ardhanarisvaraya Namaha and repeat it 108 times with a mala while contemplating balance, harmony, and the integration of complementary energies. Jai Ardhanarishvara. Jai Ardhanarishvara. Jai Ardhanarishvara. I'd like to share something that Zigzag Zebra is sharing with us this evening. He says, "Their love is seen in everything I see. Waves are just two lovers tugging energy back and forth, and that's the basis for all sense perception." That's beautiful. Thank you so very much for sharing that. So let's begin our puja. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position where you can look upon our devotional image with a relaxed gaze. If you have your puja set handy, I invite you to join me in making the offerings. So let's begin by sitting comfortably, maybe rolling the shoulders back so our breath can be deep and full. Breathing away the cares and concerns of the day. Those anxieties of things that happened yesterday or things that might need to happen tomorrow. Breathe away these things and anything else that stands in the way with you and your union with the divine. Breathing in relaxation, a sense of peace, and the desire to focus on the present moment. Focusing your breath and attention on your heart center. Connecting with the divine in whatever form it's closest to you. And thinking of some aspect of your life at this time that is ready for healing, for transformation, for resolution, either for yourself or for somebody close to you. And ask for divine guidance and divine assistance in achieving what you or somebody close to you needs most at this time. And slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Let's open our practice tonight by chanting the syllable Om. A syllable that's neither masculine or feminine, neither dynamic nor receptive. A mantra associated with Lord Shiva and all aspects, including Ardhanarishvara. And feel their presence within and surrounding you. So a deep inhale for Om. Second deep inhale. Third deep inhale. And I invite you to join me in chanting the mantra, AUM Ardhanarisvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Taking a spoonful of water from your water pot, cleansing your hands. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Taking some more water, cleansing your altar. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Taking the perfume oil, placing a little on your middle or ring finger, anointing your devotional images. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Placing a little oil on your third eye. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Taking up the food with your right hand, offering the food. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Lighting the candle on your altar and offering the flame. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Taking the incense and offering the incense. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Offering a little more water to cool the atmosphere. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Finally offering flowers. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. And bowing. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. And then joining me and continuing to repeat their mantra. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. 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 Om 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 Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Breathing deeply, feeling the power of the mantra and integrating it into your being. Feeling the mantra, making positive changes in your life and the life of someone close to you. To the community, to our nation, and to the world. Jai Ardhanarishvara. Jai Ardhanarishvara. Jai Ardhanarishvara. So at this point, I invite you to sit comfortably with your spine upright, resting your hands on your knees or in your lap, gently closing your eyes. And I invite you to bring your awareness to your breath, inhaling slowly through the nose and exhaling gently. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And noticing that subtle pause that occurs in between each inhalation and each exhalation. And each exhalation and each inhalation. There are those that say the in-breath is Lord Shiva, and the out-breath, Ma Shakti. And those subtle pauses in between, their divine union, Ardhanarishvara themselves. So allow the breath to find a natural rhythm. Notice the rise and fall of the chest with each inhalation. And with each exhalation, continue to release tension from the body. And as you breathe, I invite you to imagine a radiant figure standing before you, the divine Ardhanarishvara. On one side is Shiva, stillness, clarity, awareness, silence. On the other side is Shakti, creativity, compassion, vitality, and love. The two are not separate. They share one body, one heart, one essence. Continue breathing and observe their perfect balance. And begin to recognize these qualities within yourself. Bring your attention to your own being. First, notice the qualities of Lord Shiva within you, especially in the right side of your body. Especially such qualities as steadiness, as wisdom, and presence. And then begin to notice the qualities of Shakti within you as well, especially on the left side of your body. Energy, intuition, expression. There's no need to favor one over the other. Just allow both to exist together, united at your heart center. And then I invite you to silently begin repeating to yourself again, AUM Ardhanarisvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. With each repetition, imagine balance spreading through your body and your mind. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. And if thoughts arise, acknowledge them and gently return to the mantra. AUM Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. 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 Now as we continue chanting the mantra, slowly bring the palms of your hands together, closer, 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 till they meet at your heart center. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Your hands slowly rising. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Rising. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Starting to come together. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Coming closer. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Closer. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Maybe feeling the energies between the two. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. And finally meeting at your heart center. And breathe. And just notice how you feel with the union of those two qualities, those two polarities. And then let go of the images and the words. Rest in silence and in simple awareness. In a place beyond masculine and feminine, a place beyond dynamic and receptive, beyond action and stillness, beyond all opposites. And just remain there for the next few breaths, experiencing this sense of wholeness. And bring your awareness back to the breath. Feel the weight of your body. Feel the ground beneath you, the clothes that cover you, the temperature of the air upon your skin. And notice the sounds that surround you. And with your hands together at your heart center, offer a moment of gratitude for the harmony of consciousness and energy within yourself. A traditional affirmation you may carry from this meditation is, within me, stillness and energy, wisdom and compassion are not separate. They arise from the same source. And take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice tonight, knowing you can replay this meditation again and again whenever you would like to experience this. And as always, I invite you to replay the meditation for others as well. And slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me. And Jai Ma. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Mata Di. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Mata Di. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Mata Di. Om Ardhanarishvaraya Namaha. So I hope that you enjoyed this evening's offering. I'd like to thank Zigzag Zebra and AJ. And let me see who else is here. El Fortia, hopefully I said that right. Thank you for joining me. If you came late, as soon as I sign off, the recording of this broadcast will be available, so you can listen to it and watch it in its entirety. I'd like to thank you for being here, all three of you. This evening, I'd like to thank anyone who'll be watching the recordings in the future as well. And I look forward to you joining me Friday, 7 p.m. For our monthly Cha guided healing meditation for personal and collective healing. 7 p.m., you're welcome to join on YouTube. And if you're in the Denver area, you're always welcome to join us here at Tridevi Chamunda Mandir. 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado. As always, please feel free to email me with any questions or anything you'd like to share from your experiences of these practices. C. Davy, AUM C as in cat, Davy, DEVI, at gmail.com. You can also message me at my channel. And once again, thank you so very much for joining me. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful night. Jai Ma. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Ardhanarishvara Namaha.